It's time to get real with Eddie, here to help you understand the changing real estate market and meet your real estate goals. Over 19 years in the business. 2018 Realtor of the Year of Three Rivers, past president of the Three Rivers Association of Realtors, past director at Illinois Realtors and team lead of the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner. Here's Eddie Rudiger.
And welcome to Get Real with Eddie. Here in the studio, of course, with me is my right and left hand, Nancy Valley from the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner. And as promised, what are we talking about today, Nance?
We are talking about sellers.
Sellers. So we have last week we did our buyer's fall guide, because it's just out. And this week we're going to go through as much as we can get through there. We did not get through all of our buyer's guides. So again, folks, if you got questions on the market, you want a copy of these guides, just give us a call. Reach out to us. We can turn around and get you a copy of our buyer's guide or seller's guide or even both, so you can review and go through this, whether you're working with us or not. We want you to be educated in the market and know what's going on so you can make an educated decision. And the first, honestly, educated decision, Nance, is should you sell your house this fall? I mean, honestly.
I would say my educated answer is by all means.
Yeah. With everything happening in the housing market recently, you might have some questions about selling your house. All right? Should I sell or should I wait? The supply of homes for sale is still low. So we're still in a seller's market today. Selling while inventory low means if you price your house right, doesn't mean you can overprice, but if you price your house right, all right, it's likely to be in high demand.
Yes.
Okay? And right now we are still sitting around, I'd say nationally, about 3 months supply of homes.
And I would say locally, I would say 45
to 60.
to 60.
Yeah, I think you're a month and a half to 2 months, honestly. So I think selling your house today is definitely key. Are buyers still looking?
Absolutely.
Yep. Altos research, demand has exceeded the available supply of homes. That was from Mike Simonson.
Simonson.
I hope you always saw it with a double O, not an E. That's different for me. I don't know. That's how he spells his name.
Dare to be different.
Dare to be different. This is true. So, will I still get a good price for my house?
Absolutely.
While prices may vary by market, experts project they will rise and return to more normal levels of appreciation, around 4% a year. All right? So, with the worst home price declines behind us, prices appreciation again today, you can still sell with confidence in the season. And keep in mind, the price declines were maybe 1 or 2% in 2022. We haven't seen declines, and that's nationally.
Yeah.
Again, what did we see locally?
Locally, we saw a slow, steady rise.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any declines.
We haven't seen any declines. The housing market is resilient with approximately 3 offers for each listing. Lawrence Yun, Chief Economist, National Association of Realtors.
Yeah, I would say.
I think if you're priced right, you
if
come
you're
on the right
priced
side.
right.
Yeah. 3 offers per listing.
And really, in this market, you'll be able to tell really quickly.
There aren't enough homes for sale compared to the number of people who want to buy them. So we have a chart. The supply of homes for sale is still low. So when you're looking at the supply chart, you have 2017, 18, 19, and 2023. All right, so we have a light blue, a medium blue, a dark blue for each of the years, and then we have this orange color for 2023.
Right. And we're eliminating, again, 2020 and 2021, 2022
because of the
unicorn years.
The unicorn years. We're looking at what a normal market was going into it, trying to be a normal market again. The supply each month from January to August is broken out on this chart. and the supply is over 100,000 or a million units nationally. Except for 2023, we're only are over 500,000.
Just over 500,000.
The supply is almost half of what it was in 17, 18, and 19.
For the nation. National supply.
Yeah. Again, this goes back to you getting your price because it's a supply and demand market. If you're thinking about selling your house, that low inventory is why this is a great time to do so. Sell in the fourth quarter. Buyers are out there. And you know what the best thing about December and fourth quarter buyers are?
They're serious buyers.
That's right. You don't go walking through the snow and in this weather just to see if a house looks pretty.
No. And, I've done several listings during the holidays. And I've got to say, they show beautifully. Because your house is usually decorated, It's very warm, it's inviting, you have all the cookie smells and all the nice ambiance. It's a stager's paradise.
Yep, absolutely. And when there is low housing inventory, sellers could get top dollar for their homes. U.S. News and World Report.
Yes.
So, now, equity is the game changer for homeowners looking to sell. I mean, it really comes down to the equity you have in your house. Rob Barber, CEO of Adam, equity levels were high even during the recent downturn, and now they're going back up and better than ever. So take advantage of the equity. You're probably sitting on more equity than you think. Americans are sitting on tremendous amount of equity. All right? So, 68.7% have paid off their mortgage or have at least 50% in equity in this country.
So, in other words, and that's huge because you're going to use that equity as a down payment, which is going to keep your mortgage payment, your new mortgage payment, low.
Percentage that are of homes owned free and clear, no mortgage is what, Nancy?
Percentage of free and clear is 38.7%.
Mortgage homes with less than 50% or more than 50% equity is what?
30%.
And mortgage homes with less than 50% equity is
31.3%.
And I wish they did a bigger dive in that number because that number still, you're still seeing 25 to 30% equity in a lot of that number there. Well, very, very few have less than 10% equity in their house right now.
Right. Those are the people that just purchased in the last couple of years.
Yeah, so you roughly got about 70% that have a huge amount of equity in the house. All right, that 50% or more that you can really be taken advantage of. So it's a huge, huge number. The average U.S. homeowner now has more than $274,000 in equity, up significantly from $182,000 before the pandemic. That is huge.
Almost $100,000 in equity.
Selma Heap, chief economist at CoreLogic.
That's a lot of dough.
Well, and you think about what you can do with that kind of money. Not just all of your equity, just that $100,000 difference.
Yeah.
It's enough to start a business. It's enough to pay for a college education.
Right. Or move.
Do you need to upsize? Do you need to downsize? What are you looking to do? So, and we've talked about home prices around the rebound. This has been a big, big thing because everybody's looking at, well, the market's collapsing. The market's going down in price. The market's going down in price. The market already went down in price and came back up.
Yeah.
So, looking at the numbers.
It did its thing.
I'm actually getting the calculator out. In 2022, according to FHFA, so we have 0.3, a 0.9. These are all the losses month over month. 0.8,
0.2,
0.2,
0.3,
0.3, 0.3,
0.3,
0.3,
0.2.
0.2. Whoops. 0.2. So in 2022, the market went down, according to FHFA, 3%. From,
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Case-Shiller.
oh no, that is Case-Shiller. I'm sorry, you're right, Case-Shiller. It went down 3% according to Case-Shiller from July to basically January 2023. But when you look at what it actually went up for in the earlier part of the year, from January 2022, you had 1.6, 1.9,
2,
2,
1.6,
1.6,
1.3,
1.3,
0.4.
and a 0.4. So it actually went up 8.8% according to Case-Shiller. All right, and then came down
What?
3%. So you still came out 5%
And
ahead.
then went back up.
Yeah. And then went back up. Well, that gets into 2023.
Oh, that's true.
So that gets into 2023.
But you still were ahead of the game in
At-
2022 by 5%.
by 5%. FHA is even better. There was only a 0.6 loss, a 0.7 loss 1 month.
A 0.1 gain,
Yeah. I'm doing. I want to do the losses.
a 0.1 loss, and a 0.3.
And a 0.3. So FHFA says we lost 1.7 in 2022. But again, those lost months are outweighed by the months that we went up.
Which was 1.6, 1.9, 1.5, 1.6, 1.2, and 0.1. So 1 month offset that loss.
I'm not going to count the 0.1 because that was January the next year. I don't know I did it the last time, but I want to take it out for this one.
That was June.
Yeah.
That was June, not
Oh,
January.
Okay, I see what
There's
you're saying.
2 0.1s.
0.1s.
One in June and one in January.
Okay, so that put you at a 7.9 win minus the 1.7 loss. You still came up. They said we came up 6.2% in when you're looking at a total year over year. And
No loss here.
No, and CoreLogic's in about the same boat. CoreLogic has, no, actually,
They're a little
Case-Shiller.
more aggressive even.
I think Case-Shiller had bigger losses, but CoreLogic has bigger gains. So let's do the losses first. 0.3,
0.7,
0.7,
0.5,
0.5,
0.1,
0.1,
0.2,
0.2, 0.4. 2.2 in losses.
okay.
All right, but the gains.
1.4,
Yep.
2.2,
Yep.
3.3,
Yep.
2.6, 1.8, 0.6.
11.9 in gains minus the 2.2 in losses. So they're saying we went up 9.7% last year. That was a lot of our market.
Yeah.
We had 9% gains in a lot of markets.
I was going to say, especially certain price points,
Mm-hmm.
like entry level price points.
Yeah.
Huge gains.
Yeah.
A lot of bidding wars, a lot of gains. So didn't see any big losses around here.
No, there really wasn't any major losses. Mark Fleming, chief economist at First American, explains how more demand and supply keeps upward pressure on prices. History has shown that higher rates may take the steam out of rising prices, but it doesn't cause them to collapse entirely. This is especially true in today's housing market, where demand for homes continues to outpace supply, keeping the pressure on housing prices.
I think what it does do is the bidding wars don't go as high, and people are much more picky about what they're putting their offers on.
Yeah. And the foreclosure market has not been caught up. There's some people that really got into the bidding wars and got crazy, and then they get into job loss, and they're really, because they have some equity in the house,
Yeah.
but it's not enough where they can walk away from the house yet. We've only gone up 3 or 4% to 5%.
Yeah.
So they're really in a tight market. But that's anybody that usually buys in a normal market.
Yeah,
That's first 2 years.
Yeah. That's
So,
normal.
Doug Duquesne, Senior VP and Chief Economist at Fannie Mae, states what, Nancy?
States housing prices continue to show stronger growth than what was previously expected. Housing's performance is a testimony to the strength of demographic-related demand.
So, I mean, this is all in our 2023 fall buyers or sellers guide. So if you're looking to get a copy of this, definitely reach out to Nancy or reach out to you, because this is how this affects you. If you've been waiting to sell your house because you are concerned about how changing home prices would affect your value, it might be a good idea to team up with one of us, or if you have an agent already, that's great, to get your house listed. All right, you don't have to wait any longer, because the latest data suggests things are in your favor.
Yes.
As a seller, you right now do have control over the market. You have to be reasonable. Can't be asking for 30% over market value.
Oh yeah, those days, those boats, they sailed.
Yeah.
But you can, if you price correctly, you're going to get multiple offers.
And that's exactly it. Pricing correctly is the key. Making sure you set the right price for your house is critical right now.
Yes.
If you're planning to sell your house this fall, it's essential to price appropriately in the market. So data from the National Association of Realtors shows 74% of homes sold within a month, and the average saw 3 offers in July.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
So the price you set for your house sends that message to a potential buyer. If you're priced too low, what do you
You're
say?
walking away. You're walking away with money you could have gotten.
Yeah.
If you price too high, you're going to sit and take some chances on being a problem. But priced correctly, you're going to get people in the door. They're going to be interested. You'll create the excitement and multiple offers.
Yeah, I completely agree. NerdWallet sums it up. Your house's market debut is your first chance to attract a buyer, and it's important to get the pricing right. If your home is overpriced, you run the risk of buyers not seeing the listing. But price your house too low, and you could end up leaving serious money on the table. All right, a bargain basement price could also turn some buyers away, as they may wonder if there are any underlying problems in the house. I think that second half is even more important than the first.
Oh, yeah, because people want to know what's wrong with it.
What's wrong with the property? Why is it still on? Why is it so low? Why is it so cheap?
Yep. Then they'll be looking for every little...
Yep. And then, yes. So getting that price locked in is going to attract more buyers. You could see multiple offers and faster sales.
Yes, reasonably fair price for your neighborhood, market, etc. And that's why you got to lean into your realtor.
Yeah, you leave if it's underpriced, you're leaving money on the table, and you're going to have skeptic buyers, and it's going to decrease your future buying power. That's the other aspect.
Yeah.
You're going to end up most likely being a buyer when you sell. You don't want to leave $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on the table.
No.
That's anywhere from $60 to $70 a month additional in your next payment, probably.
Yeah. Who wants to leave money on the table? Come on.
So, Elon Musk, I think he's got, no, probably not.
Maybe he.
I doubt that.
I won't make any more comments.
I don't think that man wants to leave money anywhere, let's be honest.
I don't know. He's sure made some messes. But
So,
hey, that's a different conversation.
All right. If you overprice, well, again, you're going to sit on the market longer. All right. Prices drop and can send the wrong message when price drops. And you price out your actual potential buyer. So if your potential buyer is actually a $400,000 buyer and you're at $450,000, they're not seeing it.
$435,000.
Yeah, they're not seeing it.
They might look at it and go, "No, I'm going to go for that $400,000 down the street. It might not be exactly what I want,
Yep.
but it's worth." That's why it's so important to get that price right.
Yep. Deciding whether it's the right time to sell your home is a very personal decision. There are numerous important questions to consider, both financial and lifestyle based, before putting your home on the market. Your future plan and goals should be a significant part of the equation. Bank rate. And I think that's true. You really need to look at, okay, what are you looking to do when it comes to selling your house? What is your next step? Where do you want to go? Are you downsizing?
Could be upsizing. Could be location.
Location is huge right now, let's be honest, for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, we went through some of those reasons last week when we went through the buyer's guide.
Yep. So, bottom line, this all has to do with living your life. Don't put your life on hold.
Yeah.
Live your life.
Yeah. I mean, you got to live your life. And that's the thing. If you're trying to get closer to friends and family, get close to friends and family. Life's too short.
Yeah. If you want to downsize, you're tired of the yard work, you're tired of whatever, be done, because you can use that time doing something else that you really like to do.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. We just spent
So-
a bunch of time getting our yard cleaned up for winter. You know, we got to do all the winter projects and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, us too.
All right, yeah. So I mean, and that it takes like sometimes not just a day, but like a weekend.
Oh, it's a couple of weekends, and we have to get our kids over to help close and open pools and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It can be a lot of work.
Yeah, I've got it. I still have leaves because I have 2 giant maples in my front yard. There's a giant maple in my neighbor's front yard, and there's 2 giant maples in the next.
Let me know when
neighbor's.
you're going to rake. I want to bring Anaya over to jump in the leaves.
I don't actually make a leaf pile.
No.
No, I usually hit them with the lawnmower, and then I also have the leaf blower / leaf
Because we don't
sucker.
have mature trees, and
Yeah.
neither does Mom.
Yeah.
So we need leaves to jump in.
Anyway, I made a small little pile, and my son goes, "Can I jump in this?" I'm like, knock yourself out, dude."
Yeah.
And I'm
You
like,
gotta
it
jump-
wasn't even a big pile.
You gotta jump in the leaves
Yeah.
when you're a kid.
But with the leaf sucker, putting it in a pile actually makes it harder to suck them up. I don't know why. So it makes it harder to suck them up. So because they all get grouped and they kind of clump up.
Clump up.
Yeah.
Well, and if they're wet, yeah.
And it's been so wet.
Slimy.
It's been so wet. So I've so far, counting grass, the last 2 weeks with yard waste, I've probably put out 10 bins.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, and
John was putting out. Well, we pretty much mowed the last time.
I'm still not done. Now I'm going to have to mow the front yard probably. Well, I leave for NAR right after this. I'm going to be at NAR after this. And so we got to turn around and I'll have to mow when I come back. So everybody's going, what's NAR? National Association of Realtors Expo is going on. So we're heading out right out of this and we're going to head there. So, yeah, loads of fun. All right, let's take a quick break. We're going to keep going through this after the break. Because I want to talk about the mortgage rates, and I also want to talk about your needs, because I think that's a conversation as a seller.
Consider joining the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner as a realtor. We offer a supportive and collaborative environment for our members and are currently expanding our team. Our focus is on training and education to ensure that our members are equipped with the knowledge and skills necessary to serve their clients successfully. At the Rudiger Group, we are committed to helping our members develop both professionally and personally. Our ultimate goal is to support our members in achieving their goals and making a positive impact in the real estate industry and in the lives of their clients. Our founder, Eddie, believes in teaching members how to serve their clients, family, and community, rather than just generating a commission for the brokerage. He emphasizes the importance of being capable of going out on your own and receiving an amazing return on your value. To learn more about becoming a part of our team, please contact Eddie at the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner. Call Eddie at 815-823-5478. Again, 815-823-5478.
It's Eddie Rudiger from the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner and Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Eddie Rudiger, a licensed and experienced realtor with 22 years of success in the industry, is the team lead of the Rudiger Group, associated with Baird and Warner. Eddie has assisted innumerable residents of the area in making informed decisions regarding real estate matters. What sets Eddie and his team apart is their personalized approach that prioritizes your needs. They empower you with the right tools, information, and guidance to make the best decisions for you and your family. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in a property, Eddie provides you with the insights and resources to make a sound decision. At the Rudiger Group, you are always in charge, and your needs are paramount. Eddie's team believes in educating their clients and helping them navigate the complex real estate landscape with ease. So, if you're in need of a reliable, experienced, and trustworthy real estate partner, look no further than Eddie Rudiger and the Rudiger Group at Baird and Warner. Find out more by calling Eddie at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-LIST, or visit yourdwellings.com.
Stocks may succeed, stocks may fail. Real estate is always there. It's Get Real with Eddie.
Welcome back to Get Real with Eddie. All right, your needs matter more than today's mortgage rates.
Yeah, I think we touched on that, and we can expound on that. Don't put life on hold. Life's too short.
And I think you're going to see that coming. Here's the thing. I think with buyers and sellers, all right, short term in their minds is 6 months to a year. In a market, short term can be 2 to 5 years.
Yes.
Okay? No one is putting their life on hold for 2 to 5 years. There's people that have been on hold for 6 years or so at this point. Or a couple of years now.
A couple of years.
Yeah. 2 or 3 years. And they're ready just to pull their hair out. I think going into 2024, you're not going to see all of that, but you're going to see a percentage, a portion of those that have been on hold going, you know what? Especially if these rates come down, which we are anticipating.
Yes.
Everybody's saying they're going to come down.
Yes.
You're going to see moves where people are going to make that are going to be life-changing for them because they're tired of waiting on life. They're tired of waiting. They're tired of they're just going to pull the trigger, I think. I think 2024 is going to be the year they're just going to do it. Just do it.
Yeah. And I would agree with that because people were waiting because of the pandemic. Then interest rates went so crazy, so fast. It was sticker shock, no doubt. Sticker shock. But now
rates doubled in a year.
Yeah.
They doubled.
So now we're settling into our new reality. I think people will figure that out.
I mean, honestly, they almost tripled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you probably were sitting around 3.5.
Yeah.
And we've gotten up to 8.5.
Yeah.
That's close to
a solid
2.5.
8 right now.
Yeah.
So over doubled.
Yeah. I mean, so the aspect of life is still going to push through. And people are just, I think, you're going to see that move too. So Daniel Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com, homeowners who locked in a 30-year fixed rate in the 2 to 3% range don't necessarily want to give that up in exchange for their 6 to 7 rate. Okay? But your lifestyle and your changing needs should matter more.
And let's talk about getting the focus off the interest rate and the focus on the payment, your monthly mortgage payment. So, okay, interest rates went up. So did the equity in your house.
Well, and
so
yep, you're going to be putting more down.
You're going to be able to buy down that interest rate, so to speak, because you're putting more money on that house. You're not going to have as big a mortgage.
Or buy the rate down itself right out. You know, buy it down. you actually can get buy downs for a pretty good deal now. Where before you were paying a lot of money and you were buying down like 1/8 of a point and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Now you can buy down a lot and it does matter.
There are assumable mortgages now too.
Well, and that was what I was going to get into. There's other ways to address the affordability aspect. We've talked about asking the seller, all right, and if you are a seller, you should be marketing and talking about your home being assumable. If mortgage can be assumable and you have a good rate, that should be in your marketing plan.
Yes.
Okay? Hands down in the marketing plan, assumable mortgages. Second aspect of this is generational living.
Yes, that's another affordability factor.
If you're looking to combat the affordability, we have seen grandparents, parents, grandkids and grandparents pool money together and go in and buy. All right? And there are some units out there that are designed
for that
in mind. We don't have a huge group in our marketplace, but you still could look at duplexes, both sides of a duplex, or have a duplex built.
Yes.
I mean, that is always, there's options there. So.
And hopefully we can work on getting some of that kind of housing, generational housing, into our area.
I think you do need it. I really do.
We really need it.
Yeah, because it's a growing aspect in our marketplace. It really is.
It really is.
I mean, to have mom and dad, next to you, and then they're watching the grandkids, and you're helping cut the grass and getting snow done. I mean, it really comes back to just a lifestyle change.
You have kids out of school, young adult kids.
Yeah.
They can help too.
Yeah.
And they're right there. They have their privacy. You still have your home.
Allie Wolf, chief economist at Zonda, first-time and move-up buyers are both active. The later drive-by life changes. Divorce, marriage, new hire, paid job, and existing home instability are all references. So these are all points of why you're looking to move and things along that nature. But
life happens.
You may get relocated. Okay, so relocation could be an aspect of it. So maybe you need to upgrade your house.
Yeah, you need additional rooms. You have family that's moved in.
Yeah.
You need additional rooms.
Yeah.
Or you're growing. Your own family is growing.
This is true. Look at, you've got a grandbaby.
I got another grandbaby. And another one on the way. Due in 6 weeks.
Were we saying New Year's on that one?
No. Christmas Day.
Let's do Christmas Day. Oh, that's right. I know there's another baby out there. They just announced, the one that announced their 30 weeks.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I said I said I got $10 as that's New Year's Day.
That's a New Year's baby.
I think that one's a New Year's baby. I don't know why, but I think that's going to be a New Year's baby.
That would be cute.
My aunt was a New Year's baby.
I have a cousin who was a New Year's Day baby.
So my aunt was a New Year's baby. So the upgrading, and it doesn't necessarily be kids. Maybe you want a home office, a home gym.
Yeah. Maybe you're working remotely now and you need that home office.
Yeah. I ran into clients. We had an open house on our property out in Oswego that's listed. And I had people come through and they're looking for 2 home offices because both of them work from home.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's huge. When you got 2 people working from home and 2 people trying to figure that space out, they're asking me, well, what's the best way to do that? And I'm like, they're like a ranch, a 2-story. I'm like, that's up to you guys. You guys got to make that decision.
Oh yeah.
I go, do you need to be? Because I would drive my wife crazy. My voice carries.
Oh yeah. Well, and the ability to even just shut the door.
Yep.
Maybe you're on separate floors. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're on opposite
ends of a ranch.
Absolutely.
So
maybe one room is a den and the other one is a bedroom.
It could be. just all depends.
all kinds of way to configure.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the other aspect is, maybe like you said, downsizing.
Yeah.
So homeowners may, be looking to reduce their maintenance costs. It's not necessarily the size of the house, but they want to go into something that's more of a HOA based property that has lawn care, that has snow removal.
Yeah. You just don't want to deal with it. Maybe you're traveling a lot. Maybe you're, doing those kinds of things and you just don't want to deal with it.
Life outweighs the mortgage, is what we're saying.
Yes.
Life is more important than the mortgage, the rate. All right, we get it. It's about the monthly payment. Look at the monthly payment is what we're trying to articulate here. Because, we still have change in relationships. Divorce, separation, marriage.
Kids leave home. Kids are leaving home. They're going away to college, or they're, whatever. They're moving with their own families and starting their own families. Now you got an empty house.
That's true. And that's a lot to clean.
Yes.
That can be a lot of house to clean. Honestly.
You know what? We have a 4-bedroom house, and I hate to say it, but we use every square inch of it.
Do you really?
Yes. Somehow it all gets dirty. I don't know. But just cleaning it, somehow it all gets dirty.
That's... And then you get into health concerns, too. You get unfortunately, people pass away, so the houses are going to get sold there.
Yeah.
Most likely.
You get health concerns like mobility.
Yeah.
Challenges. Maybe you've got a bad knee.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't handle the stairs anymore.
That's true. Getting up and down stairs can be difficult for some individuals.
It can be very difficult.
So, but with the higher mortgage rates, there are some affordability challenges. We understand that. But your life needs and your lifestyle matter too. What is going on in life outweighs these rates. And that's what you got to think about, whether you're going to sell.
And work the numbers. Don't just what ifs. Really sit down with the lender, with your realtor. Start looking at numbers.
What are you putting down?
Right.
What is the interest rate? What's the average tax bill where you're looking? Are there HOAs in the area? And then with that down payment aspect, is there a buy down rate option for the rate? Is it worth to put more down, or is it better to buy down the rate? Balance those equations out. Look at the two differences. You may be shocked to find out you could be buying a house and your monthly payment actually goes down.
Yeah. And you're thinking interest rate. It's not. It's not all about the rate. It's the payment.
And the rates hopefully are going to change.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking towards into next year. Rates are supposed to be coming down.
Yeah, we talked about it last week and talked about what we thought was going to happen. Refi.
But when we went through those numbers, rates coming down a point, we're saving you like anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah.
But the price is going up 2%. Depending on where you're at, was costing you anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000.
Right.
So
what are you waiting for?
All right. Keep it here. We're going to take another quick break. When we get back after the break, I want to go over a checklist for selling your house. So I think that's really important. So keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Consider joining the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner as a realtor. We offer a supportive and collaborative environment for our members and are currently expanding our team. Our focus is on training and education to ensure that our members are equipped with the knowledge and skills necessary to serve their clients successfully. At the Rudiger Group, we are committed to helping our members develop both professionally and personally. Our ultimate goal is to support our members in achieving their goals and making a positive impact in the real estate industry and in the lives of their clients. Our founder, Eddie, believes in teaching members how to serve their clients, family, and community rather than just generating a commission for the brokerage. He emphasizes the importance of being capable of going out on your own and receiving an amazing return on your value. To learn more about becoming a part of our team, please contact Eddie at the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner. Call Eddie at 815-823-5478. Again, 815-823-5478.
It's Eddie Rudiger from the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner and Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Eddie Rudiger, a licensed and experienced realtor with 22 years of success in the industry, is the team lead of the Rudiger Group, associated with Baird & Warner. Eddie has assisted innumerable residents of the area in making informed decisions regarding real estate matters. What sets Eddie and his team apart is their personalized approach that prioritizes your needs. They empower you with the right tools, information, and guidance to make the best decisions for you and your family. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in a property, Eddie provides you with the insights and resources to make a sound decision. At the Rudiger Group, you are always in charge, and your needs are paramount. Eddie's team believes in educating their clients and helping them navigate the complex real estate landscape with ease. So, if you're in need of a reliable, experienced, and trustworthy real estate partner, look no further than Eddie Rudiger and the Rudiger Group at Baird & Warner. Find out more by calling Eddie at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-LIST, or visit yourdwellings.com.
The face for radio, the heart for real estate. It's Get Real with Eddie.
All right, let's talk about getting your house ready to sell and add these items to your to-do list. Let's see what's on our list. And again, this is in our seller's guides, folks. If you want a copy of the seller's guides, reach out to me or reach out to Nancy. We'll get you a copy of the seller's guides, and you can go through this because this is important to have. All right, but these are helpful tips based on some specific, situations. All right, we want to make it inviting. All right, so that's the first thing we want to do. All right, we want to show it's cared for, and we want to boost the curb appeal. So first, let's start making it inviting. How do you make it inviting, Nancy?
Well, I would even start with cared for before.
You want to do cared for?
All right. It's more important to have your house look cared for.
Okay, cared for. Let's do cared for first. What is the first thing you want to do?
So, cleaning, deep cleaning, vents, baseboards, mopping, sweeping, windows. You know that little moldy, weird stuff that comes in the corners of your windows? Clean it.
Mm-hmm.
Clean it.
The vents are huge.
Vents are huge, especially if you have pets.
No one looks at the return vents, I swear.
Oh, I do.
I do.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, and they're disgusting. And I clean mine in my own house.
Yes,
all
because
the time.
They're disgusting.
I mean, I'm always cleaning because I breathe that stuff.
Exactly. You breathe, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah. So.
Clean them. Declutter. You gotta declutter. And understand that if you're moving, you're going to be moving that stuff anyway. Pack it up, get it off to the side so people can breathe and look at the space. You're not selling your belongings. You're not selling your personal pictures. You're not selling your tchotchkes. Put them all away. Pack them up nice and tight. You've got Hummels. Please pack them up so nobody breaks one.
Yep. And you know what? Get the other personal stuff. The jewelry, get it out of the house.
Yeah.
Firearms, get it out of the house.
Pack it all up.
You don't. We do our best as realtors to keep everything safe and secure, but there's no guarantee.
No. And you have people walking through your house.
Yep.
So just err on the side of caution. Get it all cleaned up.
I think we should do the curb appeal next.
Okay.
All right, because that kind of goes with cleaning a little bit, but we're getting
cared for. It shows cared for.
Yeah, it shows cared for.
Yeah.
So power wash outdoor services, I think, is huge.
Yes.
You could power wash living daylights out of everything on your sidewalks, and man, does it make a difference.
You know what? And it's fun.
It is fun.
I love our power washer.
Yeah.
John and I fight over our power washer
gets
because
it.
it's fun.
My wife will, when I get the power washer out, she'll come out.
Yeah,
And
it's
she'll,
fun.
Yeah, she'll want to play with the power washer
Yeah.
too.
Because it's fun.
It is fun.
And you get that little weird mold on your siding.
Uh-huh.
You just get that stuff from Menards and your hose.
Yep.
Clean it down. Clean it off. It's
Yep.
so easy to clean off.
Wash the windows inside and out.
Yes. And we're talking about that ooey weird net. Yeah, get it all cleaned.
Yes.
Get it all cleaned off.
Yes. So
Tidy up landscaping.
landscaping is your biggest return
Weeds.
on investment. Pull your weeds, put in some mulch, put in some stone. You are probably going to get 100 to 200% return on the money you spend in landscaping.
Yes.
Because it's not that much.
You can be very frugal.
Yes.
You don't have to have the $1 billion yard.
Yes.
Just some simple things like weeding
Yes.
make all the difference.
Yes.
A little fresh mulch, some weeding, you're golden.
Yep. So, fresh up the entryway. So, making sure the light bulbs on the outside, maybe some plants on the outside are cleaned up, ready to go. You know. And
Point being,
Yep. Yep.
when an agent brings a buyer in,
Yep.
the agent has to open the door. Where's the buyer? Behind the agent, looking around at everything outside the door. That means the spider webs, the little dead bugs in the light, the sad, dead, potted plant.
This sounds like a personal horror story for
The
you.
grimy welcome mat. I mean, and that's all so simple to take care of.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it truly is. So, and that goes to sweeping your decks and your patios and all your walkways.
Yes.
Give them a,
Give 'em a good sweep.
Give them a good sweep. All right. Last, and I think this one's real. There's one in this list that drives me nuts. Making it inviting. And what's the first thing to do to make it inviting?
Open the blinds and curtains. Make it light and bright so people
Absolutely.
can see in the house.
My next one, this is my pet
Oh, this is a
peeve.
huge pet peeve. too.
Oh, I can't stand this. Check your light bulbs and replace them. If you are somebody that has one of those bathroom lights that has 10 lights and it's too much, so you take out light bulbs and you take them out, guess what? You're not the one that's going to be living there. Put them all back in.
Yes. Put them all back in. You will live with a landing strip for a couple of weeks.
Yes. I understand. Well, it's too much light. It's too bright for me. Go get a smaller voltage bulb. Get a different bulb. Do something.
Yeah.
But you need to have every light bulb socket filled with a working, functioning light.
Like socket covers.
Ooh, socket covers. Yeah.
They're what?
$1.
20 cents, $1 a
Yeah.
piece. Make sure everything. It's a safety issue.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I'm old school. I completely believe in this. You tell me. Taking down personal photos and items. I say yes.
I say absolutely, positively.
Yep.
You are not trying to sell your family members,
Nope.
at least in this way.
Well, and you don't want them. I watch it happen all the time.
That was
That-
supposed to be funny, but okay.
I totally went over my head.
Okay.
I was thinking of what my clients do. They start looking at those family pictures and trying to figure out if they know the person that lives there.
Yeah, you're not looking at the house when you're looking at the people.
And now they're not picturing themselves in the house. They're picturing you in the house. And you want them to picture themselves in the house to buy the house.
Please, please, please. If you have your kid's name
Oh, yes.
up on the walls,
Yes.
take it down. Pictures and addresses, names of kids and their address on the internet.
Yep.
I don't want anything to happen to your kids.
It's a huge safety thing.
It's a huge
I was
safety
getting
thing.
to that too. That's
Huge.
yeah. You need to take,
Anything with names on it,
Yep.
take it
down.
down.
Absolutely.
Take it down.
Yeah. Fix anything that's broken.
Yeah, please. A leaky faucet. Something you've been living with forever, that creaky closet door that just doesn't work right. Please take the time to fix it.
And last but not least, we're getting close here. Give every room a purpose. So let's say you have a 4-bedroom. Don't just have that 4th bedroom if it's not being used. sitting there, give it a purpose. Make it a sitting room, a reading room, something that has a goal.
Not a storage closet.
Yeah, not a storage closet. You need to have it. It has to have a purpose, a little den aspect to it.
Yeah, a bedroom. Just put up a blow-up bed in there.
That's true. You can just put it up a blow-up bed. That's true. So there's more in this that we haven't got to. There's a couple last pages that we're not going to be able to get to. So again, folks, if you want information from our seller's guide, reach out to Nancy, reach out to me. We have these available. We have our buyer's guide that we went through last week for you. And all of this market data, all of this information is here where you can see it in graphs and in detail for both the buyer's and the seller's guide. This information is golden to what's going to be happening in this next quarter and where this market is going. You definitely want to have this, whether you're working with us or not. We don't care. We want to get it out to you and get it to you so you can have it available for you. So reach out. Let's get you the seller's guides, get you the buyer's guide, and you guys can have the information to make a smart and educated decision. And with that, that wraps up everything this week with Get Real with Eddie. Don't forget, you can check us out online 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at getrealwitheddie.com, talking about your largest investment, your home. Get there, check out that site, getrealwitheddie.com. And with that, I'm on a plane to California to NAR. Nancy, have fun.
Are awful.
You're just mad because I'm going to Cali.
Yeah,
You're
I
here.
am. And I want to be in Cali.
That's all right. Have a good week, folks. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks for listening to Get Real with Eddie. Eddie Rudiger is a realtor at Baird & Warner in Plainfield, license number 475141896. Managing broker Steve Engel. For more information on your neighborhood, call Eddie at 815-823-5478 or visit yourdwellings.com.